Hi everybody, welcome back to Cassandra's Plants. Today I've got another plant haul, this time from supermarket. So I've actually been shielding during lockdown because both me and my son have got quite severe asthma. So this is the first time since March, I would say, around the 18th of March, that I've actually been in a shop. So it was a good day. And I think I got some really good bargains. So we'll start off with these two on the table. I'm running out of room to put these for a surprise because they're all quite big. So we got these two today in Tesco. They were £2.50 each. Now that's £2.50. That is crazy money for plants this size. And I know they're quite common plants, but still, it's so cheap. I did dig them both out of the back of quite a few dodgy looking ones in front of it, and this one was the only one they had left, so I'm really pleased with that, as the selection they had was pretty poor, to be honest. They had some really sorry looking succulents and a few weird little, they might have been African violets, but I'm not sure, but they weren't looking like they should. Anyway, so I got this one, which is a Juncus spiralis, or corkscrew plant, and as you can see, it's a bit it still needs to fluff out a bit from being in the plastic covering. It's a corkscrew, as you can see the waviness on that, and I love this. It's like a crazy hair day, and there are some really good spirally ones. I don't know if you can see that one and that one there on this, and I really like it. I've seen some of these that just look mental, and I'm constantly trying to untangle it like it's someone's hair, but it's probably best just to leave it to do what it wants. But that's that one. I know you can get quite a few variations of this. Some of them look a lot more like grass, but I quite like this one. And I'll just move that slightly out of the way so we can see this one. So this one is and I hope I pronounced this right, a Dieffenbachia plant, and I think it's a compactor from looking at the leaves, but it is awesome. I don't have any other ones of this. This is the first one I've even seen in a shop. I've seen them all over Instagram and Facebook and other ones that other people have got, but just look at the variegation on these. It's crazy, and it's got some really good new growth coming on there, so I really couldn't leave it in the dark shelf that it was on right at the back, really in the dark, looking all sorry. And there's another new shoot there, so I had to buy it for £2.50. It was a steal, so I got that. And I also got, so obviously they were in nursery pots, but I also got these terracotta pots, because they were almost exactly the same size as the nursery pots that these come in. I've literally just filled in with a little bit of soil around the side, and they were 70p each, and they didn't have any of the saucers or little trays left, but they were like 50p each or something silly. But I've got loads of little plastic saucers, so I wasn't worried about it too much. There is one little sad leaf under there, but we'll hide that one. And I like terracotta pots. As you can see, I've just given this a little bit of a water, and they're crazy how well they hold the moisture. So these were the two from Tesco. They did have another type of plant there, but I had no idea what it was, and they all looked very suspect. And even for £2.50, I don't think they were going to live that long. So I'll just start with my next, I've got 3 more, and they were all from Sainsbury's. Now I know these are all over the place at the moment, and Aldi are doing them, and I'm guessing they're all getting them all from the same supplier. But there's this one, and now this was £6, I think, including the ceramic pot. So it's in a nursery pot, in the pot, which is good. And it was the healthiest one they had. It's okay, it's okay. I've seen healthier plants, to be honest. And to me, these leaves, I've never really wanted one of these, because these leaves always look ill. or a little bit suspect. And I see people posting all the time because of this sort of natural mottled effect that they get. Oh, is this mosaic virus? Oh my God, it's going to kill all my plants and spread everywhere. And I could just do without that stress, to be honest. It has got some new leaves trying to unfurl. Not sure what that one's doing. And there's one there that has got a little bit of brown in the middle. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. Another one here that is also not a happy bunny, but we'll see. We'll leave it to do its thing. It could just be a bit of shock from the rubbish care at the supermarket, because we all know what supermarket plants are like. But we'll leave it. I haven't done anything to it. I've watered it a little bit because it was bone dry, and you can see it's pretty dry again now. And it's in like a really, I don't know, barky mix, which I'm not a massive fan of. But we'll see how it goes, and hopefully, even if these slightly sorry looking leaves and new ones don't make it, we'll get some more or better looking leaves later on. So we'll leave it and see how that one goes. And I forgot to say, this is a Monstera Addisoni. So my first Monstera, my first Monstera. So we'll see how that one goes. Now, I didn't know that this was a Monstera when I bought it. I thought it was some sort of other philodendron. And I know Monsteras are in the philodendron family, but I thought this was potentially a jade philodendron, but no, it's not. It's a Monstera Peru. And yeah, this as well isn't in great shape, but I couldn't leave it there. Again, it was about £6 with the nice green ceramic pot, and it's got a dodgy leaf there and this on this side. Now this hasn't grown. It was like this when we picked it up. It hasn't got any worse, so I'm just going to leave it for now. And it's got a couple of little baby leaves underneath, and I'm hoping to get some new leaves, just seeing if I can find any shooting off anywhere at the minute. Not too sure. There's all sorts of things going on in here. See that one, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. I know there's some yellowing and some dead bits and all different bits, and I've pulled a few dead bits out of here, but we'll see how it goes. I know supermarket plants are notoriously unreliable and yeah, not great, but we'll give it a go. I couldn't resist a Monstera Peru. It's such an amazing looking plant that, yeah, I just want it to be happy. This is the newest leaf, and it's sort of stopped unfurling mid, and that end bit doesn't look happy, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it, let it do its thing, and just hope that it perks up a bit. If not, I'll hack it up and try and propagate from it, because it will propagate like a philodendron, do it in water, and just see how it goes. So that's the Monstera Peru. Finally, I left the best till last because this is probably one of my new favourite plants ever. It is huge. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that this is a Calathea, and I love Calatheas. The whole Marantaceae family, so Calatheas, Stramanthes, Maranta and Titanthe are my favourite genus of plants ever. And this one, when I saw it, I couldn't resist it. So, and it's got loads of new growth. So it's got leaves unfurling down here, and that's quite a new one. And it's got two here, and a couple around this side, and a new one here, and a whole new one there, and I just couldn't resist it. And it's got a lovely pot as well that it come with, a really nice blue one. Obviously it's in a nursery pot inside, but I just want to show you how thick this is, and it's got new shoots shooting up everywhere, and it is densely packed in there, even to the point where I might consider splitting it. But I quite like these, a bit crazy and a bit packed in and a bit dense. Like, you can just see how many, like a couple of the leaves, the smaller leaves inside, are trying to escape out, and they just can't because there's just too much in there. So this Calathea is called a Calathea Maui Queen, and I didn't have one of these. And I'm going to be doing a video shortly of my Morantakai collection, as it is getting pretty huge. But I think this was the cheapest of all the plants I got. I think this might have been £5 or something with the pot, and there was only 2 there. They did have another Calathea there in Sainsbury's as well, but I can't remember which one it was. But this one is just too pretty. So if you look at the variation on the leaves there, and the deep purple it is underneath, it's just, I just love them. So that is my supermarket haul for this week. Looking at the supermarkets and things I've seen, there'll probably be another haul next week, knowing that the variety that they're getting in at the moment is a bit crazy. So there we go. Let me know if you guys have had any awesome supermarket finds, and share with me in the comments. And as always, give me a subscribe and a thumbs up if you like my videos, and I'll see you all again next time.